In the world of American muscle cars, few names evoke as much excitement and passion as the Pontiac Firehawk. This isn't just a car. It's a symbol of power, speed, and innovation. Picture the late 1980s and early 1990s, a time when car manufacturers were in a relentless pursuit of performance perfection. Pontiac, always the daring sibling within the GM family, set out to create a vehicle that would not only stand out, but also outperform the competition. Enter the Pontiac Firehawk. Born from a collaboration between Pontiac and SLP Engineering, the Firehawk was designed to be a street-legal beast. Pontiac's vision was clear: create a car that could compete with, and often surpass, the legendary Corvette. The Firehawk was not just about meeting expectations, it was about shattering them. With a powerful V8 engine, advanced suspension, and a design that screamed speed, the Firehawk quickly became a force to be reckoned with. But what truly sets the Firehawk apart is its story. This car was a product of ambition and innovation, a testament to what can be achieved when boundaries are pushed. From its inception to its performance on the road, the Firehawk captured the essence of what it means to be a true American muscle car. Today, we're diving deep into the story of this rare gem, exploring its origins, engineering marvels, and the legacy it left behind. Get ready to discover how the Pontiac Firehawk carved its place in automotive history and why it remains a beloved icon to this day. To truly grasp the essence of the Pontiac Firehawk, let's rewind to the vibrant days of the late 1980s and early 1990s. This was a time when American performance cars were in their prime, and Pontiac, with its legendary muscle car heritage, was determined to create something extraordinary. They wanted a car that could not just compete but dominate, a car that could challenge the almighty Corvette. Enter SLP Engineering, a name synonymous with high performance. The mastermind behind SLP was Ed Hamburger, a true gearhead and entrepreneur. Ed had a knack for transforming ordinary cars into street-legal monsters. He started with Mopars and eventually founded SLP in the late 1980s, focusing on enhancing GM's performance cars. When Pontiac and SLP teamed up, it was a match made in automotive heaven. In 1991, the stage was set for the creation of a special, limited production Firebird, the SLP Formula Firehawk. The mission was clear: to build a car that could rival the best on the road. SLP took the standard Firebird and turned it into something spectacular. At the heart of the Firehawk was a heavily modified 350 cubic inch GML 98 small block engine. This wasn't just a tweak here and there. SLP went all out. They added ported heads, lightweight pistons, a forged crankshaft, new connecting rods, and a full free-flowing exhaust system. These changes boosted the engine's power to an astonishing 360 horsepower and nearly 400 foot-pounds of torque. This wasn't just power, it was raw, unbridled muscle. But the magic didn't stop with the engine. SLP equipped the Firehawk with a 6-speed manual transmission borrowed from the Corvette, an aluminum drive shaft, and a Dana 44 rear end to handle the massive power. The suspension system was reworked with performance-tuned components to ensure the car could handle all that muscle. Larger brakes and high-performance tires completed the transformation, giving the Firehawk incredible stopping power and grip. The collaboration between Pontiac and SLP Engineering was more than just a technical partnership. It was a fusion of vision and passion. SLP brought their expertise in performance parts and engineering, while Pontiac provided the platform and ambition to create something truly special. The result was the Pontiac Firehawk, a car that seamlessly blended American muscle with precision engineering. This creation was inspired by various sources. The Firehawk used components from different high-performance cars, showcasing the ingenuity of its creators. The blend of materials and technology from different sources allowed the Firehawk to achieve performance levels that were previously unimaginable for a Pontiac. The performance of the Pontiac Firehawk was nothing short of jaw-dropping. Weighing in at around 3,400 pounds, this beast could launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds. Imagine the raw power as you slam the pedal to the metal and feel the Firehawk's ferocious V8 roar to life. Completing the quarter mile in the low 13-second range, the Firehawk was a force to be reckoned with, even among the elite sports cars of its time. But let's not stop there. The Firehawk's top speed was a blistering 160 miles per hour. These performance figures weren't just numbers on a page. They were a testament to Pontiac's engineering excellence and SLP's masterful touch. This car was built to dominate, to challenge the Corvette's throne, and to prove that Pontiac could create a machine that was both a sight to behold and a beast on the track. The Firehawk wasn't just fast. It was a symbol of Pontiac's relentless pursuit of performance. It embodied the vision that Pontiac had set out to achieve, a car that could rival the best in the world. The meticulous engineering, the high-performance components, and the sheer power under the hood all came together to create a driving experience like no other. On the track, the Firehawk's performance was a revelation. It wasn't just competing with the likes of the Corvette ZR1, it was often outpacing them. The Firehawk's ability to achieve such high-performance figures was a milestone for Pontiac. It signified that the brand could produce a car that wasn't just about muscle, but also about precision and control. The Firehawk's achievements were more than just bragging rights. They were proof that Pontiac could innovate and excel in a fiercely competitive market. The rivalry with the Corvette took on new meaning as the Firehawk consistently showed that it could match and even surpass the performance of its GM sibling. This wasn't just a win for Pontiac. It was a win for the entire muscle car legacy. For enthusiasts and critics alike, the Firehawk was a marvel. It combined the best of American muscle with sophisticated engineering, resulting in a car that was as thrilling to drive as it was to admire. The Firehawk was no less than a visual masterpiece. Its design was aggressive, yet sleek, capturing the essence of a true American muscle car. Most Firehawks were painted in a striking bright red, a color that turned heads and signaled its performance pedigree. The car's aerodynamic body featured sharp lines and a low stance, giving it a commanding presence on the road. The front end of the Firehawk was distinguished by its unique hood with dual air scoops, which not only added to its menacing look, but also improved airflow to the powerful V8 engine. The pop-up headlights were a classic touch, blending seamlessly into the aerodynamic design when not in use. Moving along the sides, the Firehawk showcased flared fenders that housed wide, high-performance tires, providing both style and substance. The large, bold Firehawk decals on the sides were a badge of honor, proudly announcing its identity. At the rear, the car featured a distinctive spoiler that added downforce and stability at high speeds. The taillights, borrowed from other high-performance models, were integrated into the design to enhance its sleek, cohesive look. The dual exhausts not only hinted at the car's power, but also produced a throaty growl that announced its arrival long before it was seen. The interior of the Firehawk was designed with the driver in mind, featuring supportive bucket seats, a sport steering wheel, and a gauge cluster that provided all the vital information needed for high-performance driving. Optional extras included racing harnesses, a roll bar, and other track-ready components, making the Firehawk not just a car for the streets, but a contender on the track as well. Despite its remarkable performance, the Firehawk was not widely known. It was sold through a network of Pontiac dealers as a special order, not featured in official Pontiac advertisements. This limited exposure, combined with a hefty price tag of $40,000 to $52,000 with options, made it a rare sight on the roads. However, those who experienced the Firehawk praised its visceral and raw driving experience, noting its impressive grip and handling thanks to the 275 size tires and advanced suspension setup. The rarity and exclusivity of the Firehawk have only added to its allure among car enthusiasts. With only about 25 third-generation Firehawks built, these cars are incredibly rare and highly sought after. Its legacy continued with the fourth-generation Firehawk, which carried the name into the 1990s with even more advanced technology and performance enhancements. In the end, the Pontiac Firehawk was not just another car, it was a statement. Ed Hamburger and SLP Engineering took a bold step, transforming a standard Firebird into a high-performance legend. This unique creation remains a symbol of Pontiac's commitment to performance and a beloved icon in the world of muscle cars. And there you have it, the story of the Pontiac Firehawk, a car that dared to challenge the Corvette and left a lasting mark on the world of American muscle cars. If you enjoyed this deep dive into automotive history, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Let us know in the comments which rare and iconic car you want us to cover next. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep those engines roaring.